Hello everyone, welcome back to the planned hardcore Grim Dawn run. A couple of things to address. First off, I actually worked my way through the cellar and the underground transit. I did record this, but the recording somehow got corrupted, so that does not exist. Not a whole lot happened other than just combat. I went up a couple of levels. I will show you my skills in a minute, which will have to do with the next subject, which is a suggestion by Michael Sonby to utilize ectoplasm for increased energy regeneration. I could do that, but there are a couple of mild problems with this plan at this point in time. First off, you'll notice I'm being far more aggressive with melee attacks because I finished off Panetti's replicating missile, and I'm working on Menhir's Will now. With Menhir's Will, it is a lot easier to engage it in melee, so once I'm done throwing my Panetti's replicating missiles, I can pretty freely utilize my melee attacks to regenerate my energy, because you'll notice anytime I'm almost out of energy and I use a melee attack, every so often I will regain energy from the melee attack, and that's from the Viper constellation. That is what that's from. Now that I can successfully just heal up using Menhir's Will, the risk of going into melee combat isn't really that high. Alright, so we just got a huge mob coming in here, so we're just going to go over here. Notice, you can see every once in a while my energy going way up here, which is absolutely what we want here. And that's for the melee. We're going to have, I'm not too worried about my health right now. And notice my energy just popped up there. There's Menhir's Will. Oh, you're summoning poison zombies. That's a bit of a problem. Use a healing potion here. Can we get rid of you really quick? Kind of. Sometimes the other dweeb floats in the way, which is its own issue, but... Notice my regeneration, my energy regeneration goes nice and far up there. Get rid of you. Okay, so much for that plan. And you're a regenerator on top of that. There we go. There we go. Anyways, so that is that little point there. So I don't... Now that I have Menhir's Will, being able to regenerate my energy is much easier because I can do that in melee with regular attacks. Obviously, and I'll show you this right now, obviously because of the very small amount of energy leech that occurs, that won't be enough to sustain me the entire time. So at some point I will want something like ectoplasm. The main reason I haven't used ectoplasm yet, even with the Viper, is because at this particular early stage of the game, I'm changing out my equipment so often that I wouldn't even have the helmet with ectoplasm on it for very long, or whatever piece of equipment I put the ectoplasm on. Because at this point, I would say for my next 4 levels, I'll be changing out equipment so frequently that it's just not worth attaching anything at this really point in time, except for the 2 pieces of equipment that I've currently got on, because they're actually strong enough to be longer lasting. So I'm really not going to be looking to attach anything to most of these. I'm going to go in there and kill those guys, but that's going to be my only pit stop. So that's one of the reasons why there. Third is one of the most common pieces of... the most common enhancements on a piece of equipment is energy regeneration, and the reason why is because of what I call the caster set. Well, the caster armor type, which is which in this game, you'll notice this if you pick up gray items, but there are gray items that give you energy regeneration increases. And that's really what I'm talking about there with caster equipment type. There are a lot of, most ARPGs like this have that kind of equipment type, where it's a piece of equipment specifically designed to be used with magic people. In some capacity, most ARPGs have something like this, so you can play a magical build with no, like, major downside, because obviously regular attacks are free, spells are not, so they needed something... Most games need something to balance out the lack of... Well, the increased cost of going with a magic-focused build in most of these games, because magic is obviously going to be more resource-intensive, especially in the late games, when you're casting the more powerful spells. We're going to go ahead and use a health potion here, I think. So that's, that particular stat for this game, the energy regeneration, is very common. This is an example of that caster chest armor, which is exactly where I stole the phrase from this game. Caster chest armor, the 3.5 energy regenerated per second is natural too, that it has nothing to do with, say, the green affix or suffix, prefix, whatever, on it. It has nothing to do with those. That's just inherent to that piece of equipment because it's a caster equipment. So energy regeneration is also very common. When I think I will be really needing to think about adding ectoplasm will be when I start using Menhir's Will, which I originally was going to go for until I realized that my energy regeneration was not going to sustain that. I can sustain Panetti's, just like this, notice the energy regeneration, but I couldn't sustain both Panetti's and Menhir's Will, and Maven's Sphere, so I went with option 2, which is to go with Menhir's Will, which gives me a healing effect, which isn't quite the same as a protective effect. Obviously, I'll be going for Maven's Sphere soon enough. That's pretty much a necessity in anything that uses an Arcanist in Hardcore, so that's fine. How did you not get up when I shot you with a stray shot there? What the heck? Alright. So those are the reasons why I'm not currently using ectoplasm. Like I said, I may have to in the future. It depends on how intensive my energy requirements get once I have Maven's Sphere. But at this particular point in time, it's not strictly necessary. With Menhir's Will, I can utilize melee attacks to regenerate the energy I need. Just like this. Just give him a couple of slaps. Go back to shooting this guy. Slap him a couple of times. It's fine. And then we just bust out some more Panetti's. Get rid of you because you were ranged. Get rid of you. Excellent. Okay, energy is low. That's fine. We'll slap you around a little bit and then finish you off just like this. And get rid of these bozos. Alright, good. Get that energy back. Get rid of you. Get that energy back. Finally, the third thing is, this is going to be an abnormally short episode because of the corrupted video. I am going to be, rushing this out to make it in time before midnight, so that way you can at least have this in that 24-hour period, which is kind of my minimum goal. So this will be basically a speed run of the Warden Laboratory. As you can see, I'm only killing the enemies that are actually directly in my way because I still want experience, I still want bits, I still want the opportunity to potentially pick up some items. So there is that as well, but I will be focusing on not necessarily exploring the full area because or even the secret that I normally go in, because I'm just trying to bust out this episode a little bit quick, so that way it's to make up for the corrupted video there. So we'll just go ahead and pop these. We're already halfway there. And the reason why I need the video short is because it'll take less time to upload. I'm hoping it'll actually be fully uploaded and maybe even close to HD quality uploading by the time it goes up. I don't know how many people watch my videos the evening that it goes up. I have no idea, but it would be, convenient if it was HD ready as quickly as possible. Ooh, nice play. Good. I was half expecting zombies to come popping out of the ground behind me, to be completely honest. Oh, I actually hit him. That's very rare. Oh, a Dominator, huh? Alright. We've got a lot going on here. Menhir's Will activated, so I've got some time here to really get rid of some problem individuals here. Not anymore. I wasted a potion, though. I used a potion right before Menhir's Will activated, which I didn't need to, obviously. Alright. I'm just guessing zombies are going to pop out of that. Yeah, there they are. No one's surprised here at all. Alright. Bet. And slap you for extra. My minions will is back up, so I'm not too concerned about my health at this time. Oh, hello, Zanbrand. How are you doing there? We'll go ahead and slap you. Slap you for the energy. And then unleash absolute destruction. My minions will is down, so we're going to go ahead and use a health potion there really quick. Just because I'm mildly paranoid. Hit you a little bit for the energy. Here comes some random zombie. Menhir's Will is about to come up, so we're fine. Fantastic. Hit you for some more energy. My energy shield just activated. That's from... I built a Maven's Amulet, whatever it's called. Maven's Pendant, whatever the heck it is. So I have the energy shield from that, which is nice. Only protects from physical and pierce, but that's enough for me. All I need. Regenerate my energy. Go ahead and shoot you with melee again. Alright, that's them gone. Get rid of this next. And then here's Willis back up. Alright, go ahead and hit you. And shoot you guys down. The Flame Breaker. It's a nice shield, but I'm not necessarily sure I'll need that. Fire damage is nice and all, but I'd rather have the attack speed, the energy regeneration of my current shield. The block chance and block recovery aren't quite high enough to necessarily make that worth the sacrifice there for those particular stats. If only I could hit you in melee. There we go. There we go. That only took a weird amount of time. Go ahead and grab this. Good. Nothing in there. That's fine. Go ahead and hit this. Hit you. Okay. Finally read this. Good. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with Warden Krieg as quickly as possible. I don't know why I bothered putting that down. It's not going to make any kind of difference. That's nice. You hit like a small steam engine. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of your cronies really quick here first. You hit pretty hard. Alright, this could be a mild problem. Do not have any potions that I need here. Oh, that's terrible for me. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this cracked lodestone. That still hits me. Alright, cool. Oh, I could have just slapped you a bit more there. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Probably because you're weak sauce. Alright, now I'm going to actually engage him in a little bit of melee here to get my energy back up. That's fine. I don't know how you missed that guy, but alright. I like the very consistent amount of damage I'm doing right now. Oh, my energy is low. Hold on. Let's use a health potion so I don't necessarily sacrifice my Menhir's Will so quickly. I hate those little mines he throws down. Alright, now that you've engaged me in melee and also have activated my Menhir's Will, let's tango. Alright, now we run. Because Menhir's Will is down. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use a health potion there because I have no constitution left. Goodbye. This should be the interesting part. That's the attack I'm concerned about. There's the stomp. And now I'm going to hit you with melee. Oh wait, you're doing that. That's fine. That's fine. I thought I was a little too close to that. Dodge that because I don't need to be attacking that right now. Don't need that melee. Okay. I mean, my accuracy could be a little higher, but it's overall not going too badly. At least his melee attacks are substantial. Well, I also have my energy shield on, though, so... Oh, I might be a little too close to that, yeah. Alright, so now I'm out of energy. You're already stomping. Would we exchange 2 blows? What kind of weenie plaque are you? I did not need that damage in my life, thank you. I could have dodged that very easily if I'd been a bit faster on the draw there. Alright, so that's a dart going on there. Okay. Okay, I dodged that one, which is nice. Don't need that in my life, thank you. Alright, now I'm going to need to engage you in melee again. Good enough. I got what I needed out of that. The second time around it'll be a lot faster because I'll have cadence. This is just slow because I don't have cadence yet. I'm still working on Menhir's Will. But there's my energy shield back. I knew he was going to do that. I'm going to have to melee him at this point. Oop. Use a health potion there. Just because I'm mildly paranoid. Alright, that's fine. Okay, good. Yeah. We almost got him. I'm gonna have some engagement melee pretty soon. About now would be a good time. That was good enough, good enough. I ran a little bit too early there, I think. I could have waited a couple more seconds before moving out of range there. It really was busting out those missiles really quickly. What happened there? Oh, it's my... Yep, it's my... I know what that is. Never mind. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. So we'll go ahead and melee him again really quick. Or not. Considering I've been slowed... Would you... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm glad I used my health potion there. I want to save up my Menhir's Will as a last-ditch desperate heal. His increased speed mode is very annoying. Which is also why I'm really hesitant to melee him at this point, because between the slowdown potential and his slightly increased stomp speed, it's just not something I want to mess with. I'm pretty sure the animation for the stomp happens a little faster when he's doing this, but there we go. Finally got him. Alright, good. Yeah. I'm gonna be really honest. That's really nice. We're gonna go ahead and equip that, actually. Read this. The resistances are too good to pass this up. It doesn't have the energy regeneration, I'll be honest. It doesn't have the attack speed, but those resistances are way too fire to not equip that. I don't want that, thank you. Cadence. I might equip that in future, possibly. Don't want that. I'd rather have... I'm not using Force Wave. So, okay, that was quite the interesting... it was mildly Bullet Hell-like. It kind of felt like that, to be honest. So we'll just go ahead and talk to John here really quick so I can get my experience, maybe hit another level up. Or not. And there we go. Alright, with that being said, we're going to cut this here so that way I can hopefully upload this fast enough. Thank you all very much for joining me, and if you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, suggestions, or requests, please leave them down in the comment section below. If you like this, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, please ignore me, and have a great 24 hours.